rankings.
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
Power rankings.
All right, here we go. It's week 16.
Oh, yeah.
And it's time. It's time to start really spitting facts. Like the last 15 weeks, I was dancing around. Dancing around the facts.
Dancing around facts.
Dancing around, no, with facts.
That was a good.
Now I'm just going to start. I'm just going to really lay it on the line.
Dancing around facts.
Not that I wasn't before. I'm just telling you, it's time. There's a new team on my power rankings list.
Oh.
And it's quarterbacked by Jake Browning.
Oh.
The Bengals
wow.
are tense.
Oh, wow.
The Bengals are tense. I'm concerned about Jamar Chase's health. But the way this
2 weeks maybe, right?
The way this kid is playing right now,
Ballin'.
and T. Higgins, how about that play that T. Higgins made? Taking that 50-50 ball and saying, it's not a 50-50 ball, it's a 100% ball, and I'm reaching for the pylon at the same time. Unbelievable.
I think he was mad I said he wasn't him last week. And
He definitely consumes this program. He also wants to be paid. Let me just say something. The defense, coordinated by Staten Island's own Lou Anarumo, it's similar to the last year's team. It's similar to the teams that we've seen make the playoffs. And as long as Jake Browning is doing the Jake Browning stuff and, you know, remembering times where the Minnesota Vikings used to make him feel bad and you're going to take it out on the Vikings, now here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers, the only team to have beaten him. I'm right about that, I think. The Bengals are 10th on my power rankings list, new to the list. Number 9, no change. 0 change at all. The Browns are there. Joe Flacco, the Flacco-sance. Love that.
Flacco-sance,
My
baby.
Coach of the Year candidate.
go.
Kevin Stefanski. They're going to go to Houston
Yeah, they are.
this week. That's a big 8-6 team hosting a 9-5 game.
Joe Flacco and Case Keenum.
Let's go.
Buckle up.
Two guys who are all too familiar with their couches.
ATC.
This is it, man. Although Case has been around all year. But bottom line is the Browns are 9th. No change. Lions are 8. I'm keeping the Lions at 8. Now it's time for a bunch of changes. You might think the Lions should be a little bit higher, but that one game against the Broncos made me feel like it's still in there. I need to see more consistency to start moving them up because those that are inconsistent or have been moved down. I think this is the lowest they've been ranked on my power rankings all year. Down 3 spots are the Philadelphia Eagles at 7. I'm putting them at 7 right here.
I think that's fair.
And I am seeing a 3-game losing streak, ill-timed to say the least. And I am seeing a defense that is not taking the ball away enough. And, you know, with those guys up front, I mean, Jalen Carter, let's see more game-altering plays from him. Let's see some sacks. Let's see some takeaways. That's been missing just as much as consistency on offense. So they're 7, down 4 spots. I'm putting the Cowboys here. And I couldn't have been more disappointed by that. I put them at 2, and I'm like, this is the year it's going to be different. And then they go out and put on tape and in front of the whole world to see on live TV. Just the same old, same old. All right, let's have a team that is coming out, hitting you in the mouth in a very difficult environment to focus and execute. And it just steamrolls downhill, and they just get blown out and see you later. So,
Bills had to win that game.
dude, I know what they had to do. The Cowboys had to also. If they want to be the 1 seed in this conference, they had to win that. Every game is have to now. I don't want to hear that. Who needs it more conversation? So, they got the Cowboys. I've got the Cowboys down 4 spots.
You are number 1.
The Miami Dolphins are up 2 spots at 5. I think the Dolphins are going to win this game this weekend, personally. And I think that they are, what a move, man. Tyreek, sit. We need you for the final 3. We got this taken care of without you with the Jets coming to town. I know they just put up 30 on the Texans, but you sit. We've got it. And they just totally crushed it and removed the taste of that loss to the Titans directly out of their mouths. Up 2 spots because I still think this team has a shot at the 2 seed. I still think that this team winds up with 12 wins when it's all said and done. I like the Kansas City Chiefs still. That's still a championship defense. I think they win out. I think they're 12-5. I think they win this division. I think they still have a shot at the 2 seed, and I think that they still might just wind up, when it's all said and done, hosting the AFC Championship game anyway. That's still in the ether, and karma is still a friggin' boy on the Chiefs, all right? So everybody back off. And I love that she's working blue. She's acting like every fan is. She's just the most famous woman in the world.
She's
And
dialed.
I'm just concerned at some point, Brittany Mahomes is one more Kadarius Scissorhands game away from pulling a full-on Giselle saying, my husband cannot throw and catch it. So let's catch it and remove that pressure from Brittany, please.
She should.
On behalf of all the Mahomeses. Number 3 on this list, up 2 spots. I put the Buffalo Bills third on my power
Oh, my
rankings.
gosh.
I am
Oh,
putting
my
my.
goodness.
I am putting an 8-6 team number 3.
I love
Game
it.
they had to
Because-
win.
Rich, I love it.
What's up? Because I
Be bold.
love what they are doing. They are playing some of the best football in the NFL right now, and I will keep saying it. Number 4. It's not 17, and it's not number 1-4, because that's what it's all been about. Allen, can he put on the Superman cape? Can he do it himself? And then where is Stephon Diggs in all this? Where is Gabe Davis in all this? You know who takes the pressure off of that? James Cook. He did it against the Cowboys. He's done it against the Eagles, and it didn't wind up with a win. He is amazing, and I'll say it again, he's playing like Christian McCaffrey for the Bills. And if he is that type of talent week in, week out, look out. Look out. You better keep them out of the tournament. He did not practice today with an illness. Let's get some fluids in him, everybody. But and then again, I mean, the Bills are taking on Easton Stick and the Chargers and GIF, right? It's not Coach GIF, it's Coach GIF.
I think it's Coach
Okay,
Giff.
Coach
Yeah,
Giff.
it could be Giff, yeah.
So let's just everybody understand how good this team is. They're 3. Number 2 on my power rankings list, up 1 spot, is the current 1 seed in the AFC. By the way, Lamar Jackson is playing better this year than he did in his MVP year of 2019. That's a fact. I'm concerned about Keaton Mitchell going down, but this defense is championship quality. Lamar is MVP quality. John Harbaugh is coaching out of his skull right now. And Kyle Hamilton, I spoke it into existence. He's on Friday's show.
Hey.
We're excited about
Nice.
Son number 7.
that. He has no idea.
Man, you have so many kids now.
He has no idea that someone from Notre Dame could be the son of a Jew.
He's coming from Antonio Cromartie and Phil Rivers.
Well, I mean,
right?
I don't know about that. I mean, you could see the touchdown, right? That's technically. All right, number 1.
Touchdown.
I should stay out of that lane
Wow.
and get back into the power rankings. The 49ers are the best team in the NFL. Who's
I don't
kidding
even think
who?
you needed to say that they were number 1. I think we knew, right?
That's it. So here are my power. I'm not even backing it up. I'm even telling you
No,
why.
it's just like, hey, they're 1. Let's move on.
You can see it. You know it. You see it.
Right.
And the Jaguars are out. The Bengals are in, and everybody else has just been reconfigured, with the exception. The only one that stayed put, I'm all over the map, is the 49ers, the Lions, and the Browns. Everybody else moved around.
That's a good list, Rich.
Thanks.
I mean, it's all right.
Look at you,
Mike.
Mike. Look at you, Mike.
Dude, don't blame the list. Blame your team. Blame your team from laying an egg
Hey, look.
up in Buffalo.
Apparently, we can't beat good teams, right? That's the narrative. We always talk about
you
narratives,
can't
right?
beat good
So we
teams.
can't beat
On
good
the
teams on the
road.
road. So what happened? We went on the road and we lost to a good team.
No, you didn't
That
lose.
was your
You
narrative.
didn't lose.
So you
You didn't
shouldn't
lose.
have been. You
Yes.
shouldn't have been surprised.
You didn't lose.
Also, Buffalo had to win that game,
No,
and
my
we're
God.
in first place. You
The
said
sun
you
was
wanna
in
win
your
first.
eyes, too.
It was
Just saying.
marvelous.
It was marvelous. So we're in first place.
That's a
Again, like I said, an Overreaction Monday podcast, get it now where you get your podcast or on YouTube. Cowboys are fine.
And I pointed out to you
Cowboys are fine.
that the Dallas Cowboys are the only team in the NFL where the overreaction is a reasonable statement. You going reasonable, zagging
Cowboys are fine.
while everyone else is zigging, or zigging while everyone else is zagging,
Right. Right.
by being reasonable.
Yeah.
That's the overreaction.
With all due respect.
Nicely done. Drop.
Yes.
All
Just
right.
saying.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.